Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a chance.
People who are having a tough time getting a job in the area are being offered a second chance.
People who are homeless, have a criminal past, or are on government assistance were the target for a job fair hosted in Fargo this afternoon.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson went to the event and shows us how area businesses are stepping up to get everyone in the community employed.
While you may see a job fair, the people here, they see hope.
Sometimes they do look at your past and prejudge you. But you know what? If you fight hard enough, you can work past that.
This is Linda Weigel. She's going through a treatment program to better her life and came here for a second chance.
Having an addiction definitely is a struggle. You know, it does take over your life, whether it be the people that you're involved with, you know, all kinds of stuff. It is a big thing right now. That's one thing that I'm doing right now is working with Celebrate Recovery to help reach out to others that are going through some of the things that I'm going through. I feel that getting a job definitely helps when it comes to bettering yourself and getting away from addiction.
They're willing to give other people the chance to have a job and make income and take care of their families because we definitely need it. These days are very hard.
It's because you had an oops. You know, you should be able to move forward from that. And all depending upon what that oops is and the extreme, it shouldn't set you back for life.
I told her where I was staying at with Center, you know, going through the treatment program, and she didn't blink an eye, you know, at saying that she'd hire me. So it was awesome. It's a good feeling. It gives you hope that not everybody will turn you down.
And that's Weigel's advice for others in her shoes after being offered employment.
If you get turned down one time, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to turn you down.
There's hope. In Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Now, if you missed the career fair but are interested in getting a job, we have a list of the employers offering second chances. We're listing them on our website. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
Fargo businesses may want to be on alert. The Bismarck Police Department has received several calls of fake money showing up throughout town. Here's a picture of some of the fake dough. Police say they received 16 reports all of last year. The count this year is already up to 25. The total loss to date is about $2,500, which impacts local businesses and banks. For more information on how to spot fake cash, head over to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
A man has been arrested after he tried running from police. 58-year-old Charles Barton of Jamestown was arrested after he led police on a brief chase. Barton is facing multiple charges, including possession of meth, criminal trespass, and fleeing a police officer.
Take a look at this video sent to us by a viewer as a woman escapes catastrophe near Ribfest in Fargo. You can see a white SUV trying to make a left turn. That's when a truck smashes into the tail end of the SUV, and the woman standing at the crosswalk disappears from view. The person who sent us this video says he caught the close call on his dash camera on the corner of University Drive and 19th Avenue North. No one was hurt in the crash, including the woman. In fact, one of her friends tells us she made it to Ribfest and had a pretty good meal.
3 women were attacked in separate incidents in the last week in Rochester, Minnesota. Police there are warning women if you're going out for a run, be aware of your surroundings. The latest attack was a 16-year-old girl running with earbuds in. While that can be a great way to pass the miles, you can't just completely zone out. Depending on where you're running, there could be cars, wildlife, people on bikes, and other people looking to rob you or worse. So is running with earbuds a good choice?
I wouldn't say it's the wrong thing to do. I think you have to be smart with how you do things. Yes, running is the greatest stress reliever in the world.
Police say it all comes down to being aware. We have a link to more information from Fargo Police. Click on this story on our website, valleynewslive.com.
It was must-see TV on Capitol Hill today as ousted FBI Director James Comey told a Senate panel the president fired him over the Russia investigation.
Comey also revealed he leaked information to the press about his meetings with President Trump and told lawmakers why. Mola Langhi has more from Capitol Hill.
Those were lies, plain and simple.
Revelations, accusations, and intrigue in nearly 3 hours of detailed testimony from ousted FBI Director James Comey.
It's my judgment that I was fired because of the Russia investigation.
Comey recounted private conversations he had with President Trump prior to his dismissal. He said he interpreted the president's comment to let go of the Michael Flynn investigation as a directive.
I took it as this is what he wants me to do. Now, I didn't obey that, but that's the way I took it.
The president's personal lawyer refuted that.
The president never, in form or substance, directed or suggested that Mr. Comey stop investigating anyone.
Director Comey would not comment on whether the president obstructed justice. He said that is for special counsel to determine. Comey said that's why he leaked information about his conversation with the president.
I thought that might prompt the appointment of a special counsel.
We're under siege. You understand that.
The president made only a veiled reference to Comey's testimony and managed to stay off Twitter. But one of his sons tweeted, "I'm pretty sure that Comey's testimony put his own character on trial." Comey's testimony confirmed the president was not the subject of an investigation, but it also raised questions about Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Comey said he could not discuss in an open hearing why he thought Sessions would have to recuse himself from any probe involving Russia.
The Justice Department responded saying the sole reason Sessions recused himself was because he was involved in the Trump campaign.
A local group is putting their brains together in an effort to raise money and awareness for a problem that likely plagues someone you know. Brains on the Plains is an activism organization trying to create a community that empowers Alzheimer's or dementia patients, caregivers, and anyone impacted by the disease. Tonight, they held their 4th annual fundraiser in downtown Fargo, with proceeds going to the Alzheimer's Association's Minnesota North Dakota chapter. Co-founder Lana Whiting says that while dealing with the effects of the disease can be devastating, she has learned to cherish the little moments.
Last night we had a summer picnic at her facility, and I went and danced with her, a slow dance, and she hugged me and she said, "Lana was here." And I said, "Yep, Lana was here." And it was a beautiful moment. Sad, but there's still a connection there.
Alzheimer's and dementia affect around 30,000 people in North Dakota, including caregivers.
Law enforcement, para-athletes, and volunteers took to the streets for the Special Olympics North Dakota Torch Run. The passing of the torch started on Broadway tonight with volunteers making their way to Great Northern Bike Shop. There, they met up with teams from across the state and headed toward the Fargo Civic Center for the opening ceremony. Organizers say that hosting the event is their privilege and that showing your support for those that are less abled goes a long way.
Everybody needs love. Everybody needs a smile. Everybody needs sometimes a hug, a pat on the back. So therefore, everybody get out and do it.
Special Olympic events kick off tomorrow with swimming, volleyball, bocce, and powerlifting at Davies High School.
The remains of a World War II veteran arrived back in North Dakota less than an hour ago. This was the scene at Hector Airport, where a casket was removed during a formal Marine ceremony. Warren G. Nelson was born and grew up near Lakota, North Dakota. He joined the Marine Corps late in 1942. Nelson was sent to the West Central Pacific, where he lost his life less than a year after enlisting. He was reported as missing in action. A funeral will be held for Nelson in Lakota on Saturday, where his remains will be laid to rest. You can look for more on this story tomorrow morning on the Valley Today.